Hey guys, so since I was an absolute idiot, I decided to put background music while I was making this tier list video, but unfortunately I made the desktop audio a bit too loud, so sometimes you're going to have issues hearing my voice. Hopefully this will be fixed in the next one, so anyway, hope y'all enjoy. I want to say that this is all purely opinion based. None of this is 100% factual correct information. A lot of people are probably going to differ with my opinions on this. So, yeah. So if I rank something that you think should be different, just let me know and we'll discuss it. Troy, thanks for the follow, dude. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with bottom tier. Now, the people who I think are the absolute worst characters in the game, ones you absolutely should never consider using, unless you're just here to mess around, is Solo Charizard. It's Solo Charizard, Solo Squirtle, Little Mac, and Isabelle. Now, I want to say that Squirtle and Charizard, this is only if you're playing in the absolute, if you're playing them solo. Like, it's Squirtle and Charizard if down B was not an option. Like with Isabelle she's just really shitty villager. She just the down B doesn't work at the time. She could be a little bit annoying. She could be kind of campy, which that's just whatever. You're gonna have to deal with that. Doesn't really have any good kill power besides jab resets into F smash. Late kills with with grounded Lloyd Rocket. Just super bad. Low speed, can't get in. No real disjoints besides Fishing Rod, and Fishing Rod can be avoided relatively easily. Just not a good character. Next is Little Mac. Little Mac is, in theory, if Little Mac is played to absolute perfection, he's here and maybe even here. But Little Mac is just, he camps out. He just doesn't, if you send him off stage, he's going to die 9 times out of 10. It's so bad. But then again, he's just super degenerate, super one note, spamming smash attacks and perfectly placing your tilts. Super degenerate. No aerials. If you're into air, he isn't coming down. It's just super bad. Squirtle and Charizard, I'm putting them here because like the reason Pokemon Trainer is top tier is because Squirtle, Charizard, and Ivysaur are all low tier characters, but they cover each other's weaknesses. Squirtle can combo at low percents like no one else, but Charizard can. Charizard and Ivy can kill pretty easily. Squirtle can. Ivysaur can do some low level combos. Charizard simply can. Squirtle and Charizard can recover. Ivysaur can't. They just cover each other's weaknesses. Squirtle, you will only kill consistently at about 150, 160 if you don't get a back throw or a jab reset F smash or catch him in a juggle with an up smash. It's just, you're not gonna kill. Charizard, just huge hitbox, super tough to really get low level combos. Besides back throw fair, back throw bear, and maybe get 30%, and then what do you do? Just flame breath and just try to perfectly space your nair? You can't do it. I think that's going to be it for the low tiers. Or the bottom tiers. Looking at it, yeah, I believe that's right. Now, low, mid tier, and mid tier is where it's going to get super jumbled and it's not going to be ordered. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw a bunch of people in there and we'll talk. So in low tier, these are the ones that are significantly better than bottom tier, but they just do have any weaknesses. They have much more weaknesses than good moves. In low tier, we have I'm gonna keep Dark Pit back for right now. We have Lucario. We have, I'm trying to look. Let me go through. Yeah, I'll go and put the pits in here. I think the pits belong in here. We have Piranha Plant. Trying to go through and get everyone I can. Villager is here as well. The Belmonts, they're both here. Me Swordfire's here, definitely. Kirby's here. K-Rool's here. D2D. pretty much the heavy rosters coming in. Incineroar, Ganon. Maybe there's someone else I'm missing. DDD. I did forget DDD. Jigs. I think that is it for all of them. Yes. Yeah, that's gonna be it for right here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start down the list. Lucario is Lucario's been normalized to a degree because in Smash 4 Aura was broken because of how early Aura and Rage would activate. Lucario is just, you can't, he's such a broken design because in order to be winning you have to be losing, and it's not a good character design. Strong kill power once he gets above 70-60%, you know, Force Pump can kill like 100 at the ledge. Reading a random F smash is stupid. Counter is really good. Recovery is a little sus, which is whatever, you know. Good air mobility. You got the weakest projectile in the game though. Aura Sphere or Aura, whatever it's called, is just really bad. Lucario is just a really underwhelming character in general. Doesn't have anything crazy besides Aura, which is why like his matchup chart's a little skewed because people who are who could just kill early win really good against Lucario, but people who struggle with killing, like Solo Squirtle, for example, Isabelle, Villager, me Sword Fighter, yeah. Oh, I put Ken in here. What the hell? I don't know why Ken was in there. That was my fault, guys. Anyways, like yeah, like people who just can't kill early really struggle against Lucario, and he can be scary. The pits are really just, they're too honest of a character to be good. They've got good combos, but they can't randomly kill. They can't just get really good kills early on. A lot of them, you gotta just edge guard. Dark Pit's very good at edge guarding. And I think if at anything, they're at the top of low tier. Maybe sneaking into low mid tier, but I'm not 100% sure about them. Electroshock, having 2 reflectors makes them a little bit good against projectile characters, but their hitboxes are just very bad. You can't do much with them. Now, when Piranha Plant came out, a lot of people were speculating that he'd be kind of good, but he just hasn't shown much. Best Nest started using him in online tourneys when the quarantine hit, but he's recently switched back to Nest, and it's understandable why. Piranha Plant is good online, but the reason he was showing good results and he beat MK Low in a quarantine series was because people didn't know the Piranha Plant matchup all that well, because you didn't see him. His whole neutral surrounds around Patui, and that's rough because Patui kind of has a little bit of a cooldown. He doesn't do all that well. Bowser Jr. deserves bottom tier. Diddy Kong in low tier. About Byleth. Byleth doesn't go here, in my opinion. Anyways, Piranha Plant just doesn't have enough going for him. Down B having super armor can randomly get him kills. And his easily edge guardable recovery though, it's really kind of sus. But Villager's just online. Villager is one of the most campy and degenerative characters in the game. It's really annoying. But you know, I mean, they can kind of gain advantage by like, characters who really can't get in. Like they don't really have anything to block them out. Block all the projectiles like Lloyd Rocket are gonna struggle quite a bit, which is why Villager has a bit of a polarizing matchup chart. It's kind of strange, but all he's gonna do is really do like Lloyd Rocket, Nair to cover, do some slingshots, grab, and ferry you off stage. That's really all he can do. He can use his bowling ball to edge guard and get recoveries, which is very key, but he just doesn't have anything crazy. Axe is pretty stupid. It's really strong. People typically don't see it coming. Dr. Mara, he's not here either. The Belmonts are an interesting case because they're one of the campiest players. They've got very good projectiles, but if you send them off stage, they're nearly gonna die. I remember I was playing on it was, I know this is online, but I was playing an Elite Smash game the other day trying to get Richter in, and I was playing against a Daisy, and I was absolutely trashing her. I got her to like 125 and took her stock. I hadn't taken any percent. She hit me twice and back threw me off the stage, and she caught my jump. And I died at 20. I died at 20. Because he's just really nuanced. Really good projectiles. Holy Water, Cross, and Axe are very powerful projectiles. And you've really just got to learn to just take your time and look for the right openings against Richter. And once you do that, you're fine, really. Recovery's dog shit. You're not going to have much of an issue. Me Sword Fighter just does not have anything special. Everything's just average. Kind of like, they're like worse Pit in that respect. Just nothing crazy to work with. Nothing special. Gale Strike's okay. It's kind of a little, I mean, it was, a lot of people were hyping about it at the beginning of the game. But it's just nothing. I mean, nothing crazy. Got a Reflector, got a counter. The only issues you'll have is when you fight a Sword Fighter in the first match, you're not going to know what specials they have, and you're going to have to work around it. So kind of you're going to have to work on your specials on the fly, which is a bit strange. Kirby is actually pretty good. I think he's gotten a multitude of buffs, but I don't think it's really panned down the long run. I think maybe once offline comes back, we'll see more results. But for right now, I'm keeping him here because he's very stubby. Air mobility is very poor. Just can't get in. Poor little guy just struggles. But when he does get in, you're going for a ride because he can combo you from... He's got a 0 to 45%, almost guaranteed. He can down tilt trips into grabs, pounding up damage. Only issue is he can have issues killing, especially with up air just being absolutely horrible. Up air used to be a good kill confirm in Smash 4. Now it's just exists. If you don't have platforms assist, you're going to struggle. Yeah, one of Peach's worst matchups is Silent Richter. Exactly. I think Daisy and Peach should go even with Richter. I think they might even slightly lose to the Belmonts. It's crazy. That's just because that's just how the game works. That's how balanced this game is, realistically. That a low tier can go even with the arguably the best character in the game. It's just stupid. Next up is K. Rool. K. Rool is like, remember how I talked during the arena earlier? K. Rool is just like, he's got the annoying belly armor that can, and he can kill you at 50 with a down smash. It's insane. But the thing is, he's got issues. He gets juggled a lot. The armor can crack, and he's fully vulnerable. Doesn't really have any good out of shield options besides fast fall nair. You know, super armor on a lot of moves. Super degenerate. Recovery can be edge guarded pretty well. You shouldn't struggle too much. Next up is Incineroar. Incineroar, I don't know if you're noticing here, but heavies aren't very good in this game. But Incineroar is kind of in the boat of just, he's got strong moves, but he can just get edge guarded very easily. Revenge is an absolutely ludicrous move because it can take any, you can be losing, you can get a revenge once, and you can hit a side B or a forward smash. That's 50% right there. But he can get camped out pretty easily. You know, I mean, yeah, he can use revenge to, you know, stop the projectiles, and then he can go in, but just camp it out. You can camp out the revenge most of the time. So you shouldn't be struggling all that much. But, yeah. Pretty strong smash attacks. And, of course, his hidden taunting after you hit a smash attack is always a nice little touch. What was I doing? Okay. On to Ganon. Ganon has the same issue every heavy does. He can kill you at 30. Just straight up outright kill you at 30. And that's pretty nuts. But the fact of the matter is, he's the second slowest character in the game. The first one is Incineroar. He just can't really... He has a down throw to nair and to dash attack. And that's like 40% true. But you just... What do you do after that? You just try and get straight hits in when you have the slowest mobility in the game. Your two burst movement options leave you very vulnerable. You just can't do much. And your recovery, if you don't have your jump with Ganon, you're gonna lose off stage. It's just terrible. Up smash covering tech rolls on platforms is quite insane. You just gotta lay there and accept your fate or time your roll absolutely perfectly. But other than that, Ganon's pretty easy to fight. Same with King Dedede. A lot of people don't know the King Dedede matchup all that well, but basically, if you learn to use Gordo against him, shield, learn to parry, double hit, or double jump back air, you're not going to have too many issues. Down tilt is a lot quicker than people think, so people will struggle with that, but Yeah, he can get two framed very easily. His recovery is very sketch. Horrible air mobility. You can you can juggle him for days. Not much to say on him. Dash attack is just something to look out for. It's not really a good dash attack in a context like if the move is in a vacuum, but it's just very good because people don't know how to fight it. And the hitbox can catch people off guard. And last one in low tier, I want to say it's Jigglypuff. And keep in mind that none of this is ordered. I don't think Jigglypuff is worse than Ganon. But Jigglypuff just, Jigglypuff is very light. You know, she's a very campy player. She does have some nice rest setups, but it's very difficult to get them set up. And she just, a lot of people with disjoints are just going to be able to just run a train on her because she can't get in. She can get juggled kind of well once she loses. If she loses her air dodge, she's going to keep getting juggled. Recovery can be a little sketch as long as you just play smart against her. And you shouldn't have too many issues. And that's going to be it for low tier. Ridley's coming up soon. Don't worry. So next up is low mid tier. These are the people who have a little bit more going for them than low tier, but still don't have enough oomph. So I'm going to go ahead and get everyone in here. First is Bayo. There's Bowser Jr. Byleth. Donkey Kong. The Icies are here. Oh, Ivysaur. Ivysaur is in low tier. I've already covered Ivysaur really with how he is, so I'm not going to touch up on him too much. Sorry about that. The Icies. We have Meta Knight. We have me Gunner. We have Ridley. No, not yet. Robin. Well, actually, I'll be fair. You're welcome. Robin Sands. Yes, that's it for low mid tier. Low mid tier is a bit of a small category, honestly. Yeah. Double checking the tier list. That's all I got for right here. Yeah. Okay. So this right here is what we got for low mid tier. There isn't not too much time is gonna be spent here because these characters aren't really all that special. I'm just double checking, making sure I did not miss anyone, and I don't think I did. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. So, Bayonetta is basically, if a character, here's how her matchup chart works. This is kind of a joke I saw on Twitter, but this is essentially how her matchup chart works. If the character has to jump a lot, Bayo wins. If the character doesn't, Bayo loses. And it's a big meme to think of it that way, but the fact of the matter is, I don't think they're wrong. With Bayo, it's really just knowing when to shield and just playing calm, because Bayos don't really have many approach options. She's not super fast. If you learn to shield, as long as you don't get shield poked, people need to learn to start angling their shields. By holding down a shield and holding down an attack like your special moves button, you can angle your shield, and that is super good when dealing with Bayo's up B and side B in the air. People don't understand you can block her moves so easily, but you also need to learn to know when you can grab her, pick up on her habits, because Bayo doesn't have many kill combos unless you're off the side without your jump. Back air is going to be a bit difficult to land because it's got a kind of a low startup. What frame is it? I think her back air is a little slow. I'm not 100% sure. Her back air is frame 11, and that's not that amazing. But it's good, but it's not crazy either. Anyways, Bowser Jr. is kind of a mixed bag because he's not really a really crazy runaround character like a lot of people are, but he's mainly just someone who just looks to set traps quite a bit, and he does so quite effectively because Bowser Jr. is very fantastic. I don't think he's a high tier by any means, but I think he's got some sauce. You know, Mecha Koopa, the clown card setups, he can juggle you with up air. Popping out the clown card and hitting you with the back air or forward air is lethal. It kills you with like 80. It's stupid. Big issues is you can knock them. You can hit them once they're out of their clown cart. Like once they do their recovery and they're out of their clown cart, you can just hit them and they won't get their clown cart back and they'll die. You can kind of camp them out a bit. They can be juggled quite a bit. Although one thing is they don't take as much damage as they should because of how the clown card hitbox works. But anyways, on to Byleth. Byleth is got some sauce. He's if you can space back air and bear perfectly, or back air and forward air perfectly, you can make it difficult for your opponent to get in. But issues, you know, his fastest out of shield option, if I'm not mistaken, is I think his best out of shield option is Nair, and it's frame 9, and that is bad. That is and the next highest is up air or up smash, which is 13, because you're not going to do up B out of shield. You're not going to do the grappling hook out of shield. It's so bad. But I mean, he can kill you very early with a good space back air or an F smash when you're ledge trapping. Pretty good character. Just struggles and be camped out pretty easily because the only projectile they have is Fail Not, and it's not very good. But Donkey Kong is a bit better. He did kind of lose Ding Dong, which hurt him quite a bit, because I think with Donkey Kong with Ding Dong would be up in here, maybe no, mid tier probably, but Donkey Kong get some stuff done, you know. Still got a good neutral with or at least advantage game and ledge guarding game, but doesn't have really good approach options. Dash attack can be shielded or parried. Disadvantage isn't as bad as it used to be because of down B, but it's still not good. Donkey Kong can get edge guarded and ledge guarded and juggled like crazy, but he does have a lot of bullshit super armor that can kind of help him get his win condition in. That being super punch, F smash, and up B, the grounded up B, but nothing too crazy. The Ices are kind of mixed for me because the Ices should be, with as much as people are doing like Big D, they're making the Ices look unstoppable, but because of how erratic the AI's behavior is, people don't know how well this character can be. Right now, as of right now, we haven't seen anything crazy. No Ices have made any big results, but they've shown what they're capable of, and it looks good. Just good advantage state with up air, good, amazing desync combos. They can do a complete 0 to death with some of the desyncs, which is nuts, but we'll just have to see what the future holds for Ices. Meta Knight is kind of developing a bit more. People used to think he was the best character when the game first came out, but they've kind of learned that he was as crazy as they thought he was. He does have good jab resets with drag down back air into F tilt or jab reset into down tilt into some other stuff. Good advantage stay with up air. Good off stage game. But just doesn't. His smash attacks are bad, which is good for whip punishing, and Meta Knight just struggles a little bit, and we haven't seen. I don't think there are any big top level representatives, which I think hurts Meta Knight quite a bit, but we don't really know where all can go. Similar to how Robin is. Robin does have a top level representative, that being Jewel, but still hasn't shown any top level results. It's partially because Jewel is just a fantastic player in his own right, and Robin just, you know, I think a lot of people struggle in this matchup because they don't know how all the wind tome works, the fire tome. Levin sword has fantastic kill power. Down B can just shatter your shield out of nowhere, which can surprise a lot of people if they aren't prepared for it. Can poke through shield if your shield is already too low. And Robin's just a character you gotta figure out the matchup, or you won't be able to succeed that well. And last but not least, in low mid tier, Sans or Meat Gunner. The Mii Gunner they play a very projectile playstyle, as you could guess, and they do pretty well in their own right, but nothing quite fantastic. They just sorry, I had to check something, but not super fast, but they can use their projectiles to kind of make up for it. They mainly set up like traps, kind of how like a banjo or a duck hunt would. And you all know Mii Gunner, you know, really good up air, pretty good F smash, long distance disjointed, but just still can be just pretty easy to fight against, provided you know matchup. That is it for low mid tier. Now we're gonna go to mid tier. And this is where it's going to get very big. There's going to be a lot of people in here, and it's going to be a lot of stuff to go to through. First up is Banjo, Captain Falcon, Corrin, Dr. Mario, Duck Hunt, Falco, yeah, that was Falco. Hero, oops, wrong hero skin. Sorry, gotta get the right one. Ike, Lucas. I think I'm gonna have to split high tier eventually. Luigi, Mewtwo, Mii Brawler, Min Min. No, not yet. Ridley. Oops, see. Toon Link, Wii Fit, and Zelda. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make another tier. There we go. Okay, so yes, I do believe that is everyone that needs to be here is here now. Yep, we're good to rock and roll. So with mid tier we have Banjo. Banjo is pretty good overall. A lot of people aren't really familiar with the matchup. They think the matchup is just watch out for Wonder Wing and that's it. But Banjo has some good setups. His ledge trap and edge guarding game is fantastic with egg and egg grenade and just the normal egg that Kazooie shoots. The Wonder Wing is something you definitely need to look out for because it can two frame like crazy. If you get a good read, you can kill him at like 60 at the ledge. It's absolutely nuts. Good grab game really. You can up throw to up air works at low percent. You can get maybe a second up air. Down throw if they don't mash quick enough, you can actually get up smash, which can kill kind of early, or maybe even Wonder Wing if you're ballsy enough. But other than that, Banjo's disadvantage state is very rough. His recovery can be a little sketch if you don't know how to recover properly with him, and just nothing crazy. Could struggle to kill sometimes if you don't get a good edge guard, but still a very fun character overall, and I personally love fighting Banjos. Next up is Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon has very good combos, and the thing is, if you're prepared to fight against their fast-paced style, then you should have nothing to worry about. Because if you're looking to just try and set back and get combos set up, it's not gonna, or not combos, like get like projectiles and traps set up. Captain Falcon's gonna shut that down because he can run up, Raptor Boost is good, Down B is good, Dash Grab is pretty good, Dash Attack is pretty good. Although all those in shielded can be punished, except for Shield Grab, of course, because I mean it's gonna grab you. But yeah, overall, Captain Falcon can have some rough kill power if you don't go for without like a read on like a get up attack or a good ledge trap or down air. They can struggle. Recovery is a bit sketch. Even though he has good air mobility, you can edge guard him kind of easily. If you have a disjoint that you can edge guard with, Captain Falcon's gonna be having some issues. Advantage state is a bit rough. Or disadvantage state is a little rough because they don't really have any ways of landing besides down B and fast fall air dodge can be used, and that's really about it. Landing down air as well. But be prepared for that and you shouldn't have any issues. I see a lot of people that think that Corrin is a bad character, and I don't know what they're on. I don't think he's a top tier by any means, but Corrin is fantastic. Amazing damage output, good low level combos. Nothing out of a grab, but if you land a straight nair or fair, you can get that all the way into a juggle snare and get like 40-50%. Good top level representatives being Shoddyk and Cosmos sometimes. I think Corrin's fantastic. Corrin's one of my most played characters, and I absolutely love him. Recovery is a little off, although you can use back air to help recover sometimes, which is also good. Pin being able to 2-frame is fantastic, and I don't see enough Corrins doing enough. Shoddyk has been showing what he's capable of, and I think Shoddyk can definitely go places. Next up is gonna be Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario, I see a lot of them sleep on. That's partially because they don't know how to recover in a half-intelligent manner, and it kind of hurts. My cam's frozen. I just realized my camera's frozen. That's embarrassing. My camera's been frozen this entire time, and no one said anything. My fucking god. Anywho, Dr. Mario, people think that he's just a bad character because of his recovery is bad. And I think that's just why he's bad. Well, one, a lot of the Dr. Marios recover in a very unintelligent manner, which is why he doesn't, a lot of people think he sucks, but there was a Japanese player who mains Dr. Mario and Meat Gunner and showed fantastic results. Doing very well, playing almost solo Dr. Mario, but did pull out Meat Gunner a few times in some bad matchups. Frame 3 out of, hang on, let me actually check. His up B is very good. Dr. Mario, where is he? Yep. Yeah, his up B out of shield is he's got frame 3 nair out of shield. Up B is frame 3 out of shield, which is insane. Yeah, look at that, it's absolutely insane. But very, very good character. I feel like he's got amazing kill power, back throw is outstanding. Disadvantage is rough, but people can get caught by the tornado sometimes. One of his kill conditions is just down throw to down B at the ledge, and people do not see it coming, and it can kill like 60 because people just don't expect it. But onto Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt, I'm kind of torn on whether or not I think Duck Hunt is amazing, or Raito is just an autist for Duck Hunt. But I truly think that Duck Hunt is actually just a pretty solid character, and Raito is just amazing. But yeah, Duck Hunt is a very campy player. Sets up a lot of traps. Has some decent combos and good setups into his can and Duck Hunt. Into Wild Gunman, excuse me. Nair is a little sketch. Good spike. Recovery is pretty awful though. It may go a little bit of distance, but its recovery it can get edge guard so bad, which is kind of saddening. But his smash attacks don't really work right, but that doesn't mean he can't kill though. Definitely not. Next up is Falco. Falco gets a bit of a bad rep because a lot of people think he's just too honest of a character until he hits you, and then you realize that his damage output is kind of nuts. Up tilt being an absolutely fantastic move. Lasers can kind of help camp out and stuff and just play patient. Down air on the ground, and then down air can actually spike and kill people with like 50, which is nuts. But yeah, really good kill power. His recovery can be a little off-putting sometimes, especially if you lose your jump. But the buffs definitely help Falco, because before Falco was definitely like low mid tier or low tier, but the buffs have made him absolutely fantastic, and he's such a fun character to watch. I think Lur is gonna be competing again once offline returns, but for now he's doing content creation. Good on him. Good on him. Next up is Hero. I still don't understand why people were saying that Hero should be banned from tourneys. Does anyone remember back when it came out about a year and a half ago? People wanted Hero banned from tourneys because of crit and down B's randomness. I've never had an issue with it. In fact, I think having randomness in a game, it's even a competitive game, isn't necessarily a bad option. But Hero can just have a bit of a degenerate playstyle, just going from random F smashes. But a good Hero is pretty scary and fun to watch. Despite me not liking Salem, he is a very good hero and plays the character well. But yeah, no real good edge shield options besides Up B, which is weird. Up Smash has the worst hitbox on the planet. No grounded hitbox, doesn't cover the sides at all. Just a straight up hitbox, which is rough. But got some good kill power. Kaboom kills super early. Magic Burst can kill like 20. Fully powered side B, neutral B. Only issue is when you run low on mana, you kind of have to just wait for it to recharge, but there's no reason that shouldn't be bad. I was a bit tempted to put Ike in low high tier, but I decided against it. Ike is a very, very big fundamentals character and smart and well-played character. The only issue is doesn't have a very good edge shield option. Recovery can be sketch if you don't have a jump, or if you're going against a character with like a counter or like Squirtle or Mario's Flood. But yeah, just not a bad character overall. Nair is absolutely fantastic. I actually got the opportunity to play against Raven King in my bracket a few last week. He was a fantastic player. I'll definitely learn some tricks against playing Ike with him. But yeah, they try to make Nair worse by making it send farther, but then they buffed Up B and now he can kill even earlier. But yeah, just kind of a bad recovery, but still a very good advantage state. Good damage output all around. Very good character in my opinion. It's weird how like someone could be a very good character and still sit in mid tier. That's just how balanced this game is. Next is Lucas. Lucas is a bit of a mixed bag. There's this 16-year-old named Lucas who's actually considered one to be the top level Lucas. Let me just pull up here. I'm just gonna play this clip and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna show y'all what I mean. It's right here, I think. This is what I'm talking about. Not this here, but the next clip. It's this clip. No, it's not this one. I don't think this is it, actually.
No, I can see why you would pick this.
I'm looking for it.
Oh, here we go.
This is it here. This is it here. Yeah, this clip here is what I'm talking about. This right here is stupid. Or no, it's not this clip, I don't think. Oh, no, it's the next clip. It's the one right after this. That's crazy. This one right here. I don't get that. That's just something I don't get, man. That's just something I don't get. But, you know, Lucas is, as you can see, Lucas does have some sauce. Disadvantage can be a bit rough. One moment. Anyways, but yeah, Lucas does have some good sauce. He's still got some good combos outside of the fireballs, but just recovery can be a little rough. Can get juggled kind of easily, especially since he's a floaty. But yeah. Next up is Luigi. Luigi is just, oh my god, super degenerate, super camp, super one note, stupid zero to death, stupid person having a just stupid stupid zero to death, super degenerate, spamming grab and stuff. It's just stupid. But then again, I mean, Luigi can be camped out, sent off stage. He's probably not gonna come back. We all know about Luigi. Next up is Mewtwo. Mewtwo is he's got some sauce. Mewtwo is a is one of the best characters in the game until the moment you get hit, which in that case you realize how awful it is because of how huge his hurt box is and how light he is. But Mewtwo, seriously good combo game. Very strong. Rising Confusion with the fair kills like 80 at the ledge. Disable can be get into a kill like 60. Absolutely nuts. But you know, character just gets juggled too easily. Too big of a hurt box. Mii Brawler. I think Ghost has finally shown people how good Mii Fighter can be. Australia's Ghost has done fantastic with this character, showing what he's capable of, doing a fantastic job with him. I don't think he has any major weaknesses besides maybe not being able to get in because of no real disjoints besides the shot put neutral B. Recovery can be a little bad depending on what specials you have set up, but yeah, very good character. I'm putting Min in low tier because we've in mid tier because we've seen results from him in Japan, but nothing crazy. We'll find out how good he is when American lands open back up, but online it's just smash attack the video game and it's very degenerate, super toxic, but has some good setups. People are speculating she'll be like the next Bayonetta, which I pray that's not the case, but I don't know. Time will tell. Ridley is here's my thing with Ridley. Ridley kind of falls in the same boat as Mewtwo, except he's not as light. He can get comboed very easily. Got some very good kill power. Skewer in the event it does hit does 60%. 60% off of one hit. And it puts you into a tech situation. But Ridley's issue is recovery can be a little strange. Gets juggled easily because he's a big hurt box. But not too hard to deal with besides that. Now Toon Link is actually got some serious stuff, but no crazy kill power. That's kind of his issue. Good frame data, one of the best Zayers in my opinion. Very speedy for a projectile user, but just doesn't. He can kind of box up close. You can get some good combos in and stuff, but bombs aren't as good as they used to be. But I think Toon Link's main issues is unless you can get a back throw at the ledge or get an up B when they try to go high or something, you're not gonna kill that early with Toon Link, which is kind of unfortunate. Next up we have Wii Fit Trainer. Wii Fit is, I mean, a lot of people see him as just, you know, running to one side of the stage, throwing out the soccer ball, deep breathing, running in. But realistically, Wii Fit just has a campier playstyle, which you kind of gotta accept. But she can do some serious work. She can do up to 100 damage true with deep breathing. It's absolutely insane how good she is. But main issues is if she's off stage and she has to recover from low, she can be edge guarded pretty well. Not a real good disadvantage state besides stalling with the soccer ball or deep breathing, but pretty good character overall. Good kills, kill power with deep breathing. 3 spikes, I think. Pretty good character. Next and last but not least in mid tier is Zelda. Zelda is just online, she's super. Online, I think Zelda is the best character in the game, but just nothing crazy offline. Offline, all her stuff is reactable. You know, Nairu's Love, Furor's Wind, Phantom, Din's Fire, all that's reactable. All of it is. Nothing crazy. Down throw into Dare and back air, or into or back air and fair is 39% guaranteed. I think if you get the sweet spot. Phantom's a very strong ledge guard tool, but random F smash can get you a good kill. And so can Phantom and Din's Fire and stuff, but nothing crazy. Offline. Online is a whole nother beast. And that's going to be it for mid-tier. Oh, goodness. So now we're going to be starting low mid-tier and here, or low high tier. And now here's where it's going to get a bit jumbled, and I'm going to do my best to explain everything. So bear with me. So low high tier is Bowser, Cloud, Diddy, Greninja, Link, Marth, no, not yet. Pichu, Rosa, Samus, Sephiroth, Sheik, and Yoshi. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else I want to add to this tier, but I don't think there is. I'm trying to plot this out in my head, how it's going to look. I might order these around later, but I might not, so... yeah, I'm comfortable with this. Okay. So this is what low high tier looks like. Bowser is the best heavy in the game, hands down. Besides, I guess, technically Wario, but I don't consider Wario a heavy. Anyways, Bowser, very good damage output. Up throw to fair is true at 0% if you time it properly. Very good out of shoot options with up B and side B. Side B routinely does 20 damage and can kill when you get to high percents very early on. Armor on a lot of moves, tough guy. We all know about Bowser. Only real weaknesses, I would say, is probably just... I'd say probably his only real weakness is his disadvantage. And the fact that his recovery can be a little sketch. That's his only real weakness. Flame Breath routinely does 30-40%. Super degenerate, but it's the move. Next up is Cloud. Cloud, I think people still sleep on him. Even with Cola and Spargo showing tremendous results with him. Cloud is a very good character. Only big weakness is if he's off stage and he doesn't have limit to recover, he can have some issues. But then you can just time the up B and you shouldn't have many issues. Tremendous damage output. Landing back air into side B does 35 damage. Landing fair into side B does 40%, I think. Very good character all around. Can juggle pretty well with up air, although it's not what it used to be. Can get some good kill power with up smash. People sleep on up smash. It's such a good move, and it hits high above his head. Hits platforms from above or from below. Very good character. Only real weakness is his disadvantage. Although he can do fast fall air dodge and sometimes down air can help him land, but nothing real crazy. Next up is Diddy Kong. Diddy, I think people still don't realize how good he truly is, but he can get some good combos. I still think he's got one. I think he's got a better grab game than his brother Donkey Kong, but still does a fantastic job. Issue is his recovery can be edge guarded quite a bit. He's got very good combos. Dash attack's amazing. Down tilt and up smash is a good kill confirm. people don't really know to watch out for. Banana's super hard to deal with, so is Peanut Gun. People just gotta learn to take their time in the city, know when to shield, although gotta be aware of monkey grab though. It's still very good. Next up is Greninja. Greninja is a character who you can dash attack, nair, and down tilt, and have a consistent chance of winning the game just by doing that because of how much you get out of it. Dash attack goes into up air, goes into nair, goes into back air, goes into forward air. Down tilt into up smash is a true confirm that does a lot of damage if it doesn't kill in any case. Shadow Sneak is a bit hard to look out for. Can gimp people with up B by using the water gun. Pretty good to do. Main issue is just disadvantage is a bit rough, although you can fast fall air dodge. And also dash attack, fair, a lot of his, and no real good out of shield options as well, but a lot of his moves can be parried as well if you prepare for the timing. Next up is Link. Link is, I feel like Link, oh jeez, I need to, sorry, I don't look so small now. What was I saying? Yeah, Link is a character that does have some good moves, good out of shield options, really good kill power. In fact, I think F Smash is stronger than Shulk's Monado forward smash, which Smash Monado on, which is crazy. Nair is a big thing you're gonna see. Link's main issue is just without the bomb, his recovery can be a little sus without the bomb recovery. He dished his tether grab, got one of the best grabs in the game. Up air is super hard to deal with. Nair is just amazing, but people need to learn to parry his Nair. If you parry his Nair, you're gonna be fine. Because that's all you gotta do against him is just parry his Nair. It's not that hard. But fantastic, good player all around. Razy and T are two really good characters. Her main Link. Excuse me. Oh, I'm yawning, sorry. But yeah, strong kill power overall. Can camp if he needs to. He's got 3 projectiles that he can camp with. Can set up good traps with his bomb. Pretty good. Next up is Pichu. Pichu was top tier. Arguably the best in the game. But they kind of toned him down and they put him in a spot where he needs to be, where he is the glass cannon to really end all glass cannons. Really strong. Lightest character in the game though. Really good lightning loop combos. Boyd and Neotono are 2 very good representatives of Pichu right now. Just only issue is dies pretty early. Can't really get out of combos or like out of off the ledge like Pikachu can because of quick attack, not necessarily hitting. And of course damaging yourself with all lightning moves. If Pichu didn't take damage from T-Jolt, he'd be high tier, maybe even top tier, but it's unfortunate. Rosalina is next up on our list. I don't know why people ever thought this character was bad. Rosalina got sauce, and DeBuzz is showing what she can do. In online tourneys, he's been playing her a lot recently and showing great results. Really good setups with Luma. Doesn't have the best disadvantage because of how floaty she is, but and can die kind of early because she is a little light, but not by much. Good kill power, good kill confirms with Luma. Really good character overall. Next up is Samus. Same as Samus. I don't know why people ever thought she was a bad character. Samus is a tremendous character. There was a matchup I remember watching this a while back. MKLeo versus Samus. Yeah, it was Quick. That's his name. Quick is a very good Samus and did an amazing job in losers finals up against him. Got 3rd in the event, and even Leo uses him from time to time. But yeah, a very good character. Really good. Really good. He is more than just spamming projectiles and stuff. He can or she can, excuse me. She can do from 0%, down throw to up air to up air to up B routinely does 45%. Charge shot does a lot. It works as a poke in the neutral. Can completely just decimate your shield with side B. But main issues is doesn't really has kind of a bad disadvantage, although bombs help quite a lot. Recovery can be a little bad, especially if you take the jump, but good Samus players know how to work without it. Next in low-high tier, or next up is Sephiroth. I was originally going to put him up in high tier because Zachary recently won a attorney using Sephiroth, but I think this may primarily be due to the fact that Zachary is just Zachary, and a lot of people still don't know the matchup in full yet, which I think is kind of unfortunate, but still a very good character, good at his shield options, does tremendous damage, good ledge trapping game as well. He's broken, but then again, we only know online results. Offline, however, is a different story. And Japan's showing us what is capable. Same with like Min and stuff. We're seeing what's possible, but we don't know for sure what happened. Good kill confirms on One-Winged Angel. Comeback mechanic is very good. Super armor on the smash attacks isn't game changing, although it can catch people off guard and you can lead to a pretty easy kill. Down smash decimates shields, kind of safe, and people aren't really prepared for it, but that's the character. Next up is Sheik. Sheik is, I main Sheik I use Sheik offline. When I'm playing with friends from college, I use Sheik offline because online Sheik is terrible. But the thing is, everyone says that Sheik's issues is that she can't kill, which is bullshit. Her issue is she dies early because she's light as fuck. Her weight is very, very small. Like, it's very low, let me look at her weight. Let me look at, yeah. Sheik is at the bottom. Look. She is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th lightest character in the game. The 6th lightest. That's why she's bad. Her issue isn't she can't kill. She can kill you in 15 different ways. The fact is, she dies very early, which is why heavies often win against her in some cases. Bowser wins against Sheik in my opinion. King K. Rool wins against her slightly, albeit there are slight wins. She's got very good early. She's got combos all the way to death. Fair grab into forward throw into bouncing fish does 30%. Down throw can start up air strings that carry up on the platform, drag downs, absolutely insane. Void and Void, Charlie the King, and K9 are showing what this character is capable of. And I think once offline turns hit, Void's going to be able to prove it even more, because he's learning even more tech with her that's just nuts. On to Yoshi for our last character in low-high tier. Yoshi is very annoying to deal with. A lot of people see him as a button masher, but he does have some good moves. Talented Yoshi players are scary. They're terrifying. They can really condition you to cover your shield, then they hit you with a neutral B. Frame 3 out of shield option with Nair is just absolutely nuts. Really good moves. Double jump armor to escape combos is really kind of annoying and degenerate, but it's the character. Main issues is once he loses his jump off stage, he's gonna have issues getting back to stage. Unless he covers it properly, Yoshi may die. But that's all I really gotta say for low-high tier. Excuse me. And now we are on to high tier. These are characters that I think you can definitely solo main and are definitely some of the best in the game. So first we have Chrom, we have Fox, we have Inkling, we have Marth, Mega Man, Mr. Game & Watch, Ness, Pac, Olimar, Rob, Roy, the Shotos, Snake, Sonic, Steve, and Young Link. which means in top tier, and I'm gonna look at all this and see if I want to change anything. That means up in top tier we will have Joker, Lucina, Mario, Palutena, Peach, Pikachu, Pokemon Trainer, Shulk. Oh, I forgot to put Terry down here. Wario, Wolf, and ZSS. Now I think I may move Mario down. I'm probably gonna order these ones up here. So. No. Mario's gonna go down. He is at the top, though. I'm gonna order this how I think it should be right quick. I think this one here is loosely ordered. This one here is definitely ordered. So that means that we're going to talk about high tier and then we're going to move on to top tier. Now, first up in high tier is Steve. Steve's frame data is stupid. That's just, I just want to say that. That's it. Steve's frame data is stupid. He kind of, once he gets his good materials, like when you get iron and you get stone, you can go to town. Magma Block being a very good out of shield option and good answer to people in disadvantage. Kills very early. Very good character. Only issues is recovery can be sketch if he's low, but even then I don't think it's that big of an issue. Walking jab into F tilt is super good. Fair being able to spike off of so easy combos. You can do up air strings into placing a block into up air into magma block. It's so crazy how good this character is. Next up is Mario. Mario is just, we know about Mario. Very good character. Grab combos. Up air to down air into up air does 30%. You can kill a 40% off the side with a fair spike. That is a true combo from a grab, by the way, if you get him at the ledge. Up B super jump punch can kill. Flood can gimp recoveries. Fireball can gimp recoveries. Back air, good out of shield option with up smash, up B, nair, back air. Just such a very good character. Such a simple character, but still such a good character. It's crazy how good this character is. And I don't think people really comprehend how good this character is. Next up is Game & Watch. Game & Watch is a fantastic character. He's got such a polarized play chart, which is why he does so well against top tiers, but loses some low tier matchups, which is strange. But very good. You can't trap him. You touch his shield up, he's gonna up B out and he's gonna take to the sky. Nair combos are really good. Meister is showing what this character is capable of. Spargo's been using Steve. DD's been using Steve. Prodigy, Master Mario, Dark Wizzy, Mario's. Magister, or I'm not Magister, excuse me. Meister and Zachary are two big, and even Mewtwo King are two big Game & Watch players, or three big Game & Watch players. Only Game Watch's only clear issues that he dies early. That's really it, and even then, it's not that big of an issue. Next up is Croy. Chrom and Roy are, I don't think one is better than the other. I think it's all matchup dependent. There's definitely one better in each matchup, but overall, I don't know who's the better. Roy can kill you at like 70% off the side with side B. Chrom aside is super big, can juggle super hard with up air. both have different combo trees with their moves. It's really astounding. Up B, both of them have super armored up Bs. Roy's is a bit better in my opinion, but yeah, very good combo game. Jab is absolutely amazing. Rearrange this a little bit more. Yeah. Next up is Pac-Man. Pac-Man is a fantastic player. By the way, Krom and Roy representatives are maybe like Matty G, Goblin, Cola. Those are the big ones. Pac-Man, you know, T showed what he was capable of. T placement, Frostbite. I think he got 4th place at Frostbite. He did fantastic. Definitely showed what the character. He solo mained on Pac-Man and got up there, and there was no other Pac-Man mains throughout this entire tourney, I think. At least not that high up. Yeah. Yeah, there was no one else up there that high. But, yeah, really good setups with his bonus fruit. Grab games exist. Fair and Nair are very good moves. Down tilt and up tilt exists, I suppose, but very good kill power. Good setups with the bells, key, line. It's absolutely insane. Next up is Rob. Rob is a zoner who really doesn't have an obligation to zone. Big names like Zachary, Waddy, Epic Gabriel, Grayson. Those are some big ones. Really good degenerative playstyle. Gyro, 0 to death off the side with side B. It's super crazy. Really good throw combos for like up throw to fair, down throw to bear to whatever you want, provided they don't match out in time. I mean, we know about Rob. We all know about him. Next up is Snake. I don't understand why people think Snake is a top tier, because in order for Snake to sit at high tier, he has to be played to perfection. Utmost perfection to sit where he is right now. And that's why I'm putting him here. Because he's got really good edge shield options, really good moves, but for some reason there's just nothing he really does that's outstanding. Frame 1 grenades break combos like crazy. Really good edge shield options with Nair and up and down air. Down throw can kill with like F tilt and up tilt. But disadvantage is very bad. Like, you have to recover high with him every time. It's just, he's just so bad. It's really bad. I mean, like, but he's so good. He's so bad, but he's so good. Next up is Inkling. I remember reading somewhere where I heard that people said the worse you are with Inkling, the better he is. Or the worse, or no, not the worse you are, the worse you think Inkling is, and the better you are, the better you think Inkling is. And honestly, I agree. But I think Inkling just is very oppressive, can play very good. Dash dance and roll and spot dodge look identical, so it's hard to telegraph what they're doing most of the time. But the win condition with up throw to up air and side B roller are pretty good, but offline Inkling is definitely better than online Inkling, but they both are very good in their own respects. Jab doing 25% while getting ink on you is fucking dumb. But Inkling players are very good. I'll never hold that against them. Spargo, Cosmos, Chag, I think, are all very good Inkling players. Next up is Fox. Light and ZD are the only 2 big Fox players, but they've shown that he's gotten very good results. He can run in and do whatever he wants. Like dash attack, so good. Nair, down air, up air, fair, back air. All of his airs are so good, and all of his moves are safe. But main issues is offstage recovery can be rough. Disadvantage is kind of good with Shine Stall and fast fall air dodge, since he is the fastest faller in the game. If he doesn't really get that landing nair, that stale fair into, or stale nair into up smash, he can kind of struggle to get his kills unless he just goes for crazy read. Next up is Young Link. Toast showed the world that Young Link is good. People knew Young Link was good. Wait, Peach the second best? Yes, I agree. I do believe Peach is the second best. Young Link is, he's a big zoner, which everyone sees him as that, but he can box like crazy. Super good combo game. Down throw into up air, down throw into fair, up B, grounded up B into up air, drag down, first hit of fair and back air into whatever you want. Super good. Fire arrows can get a kill confirm into up B. Super good character. Main issue is recovery is sketch and kind of light. Next up is Terry. Terry is jab power dunk the game, or at least that's what most people think. But the auto turnaround mechanic does kind of save Terry into Shoto's ass from time to time. But he's still such a very good character, especially when Go Meter's active. Because it's not even the fact that like they don't even have to get Go Meter to instill fear. Just Go Meter just provides you with that scary option, like, oh my god, I could die at 60. But recovery can be a little rough sometimes. Just Terry players learn to recover well. Riddles is a very good Terry representative. Done a good job with him at some tourneys. Really good damage output. Jab power dunk does 30% routinely. Down throw to up air to up B is guaranteed 35%. It's very good. Special cancels are just cancer in general. That's all I can really say. Next is Mega Man. Kameme and Plup are two of the big Mega Man mains that I know of. And Kameme showed that Mega Man is a very talented player. He sent MKLeo to losers at EVO. And just showed that Mega Man is definitely a force to be reckoned with, which is great because I love watching Mega Man gameplay. Despite what some people think, with some of the setups they can go for, it's super hype. At least some very hype sets. But I get he may not be everyone's favorite. Pellets can obviously slow down the neutral a lot. Razor into a razor wheel into up tilt is very good. Kill confirm is super awesome to watch. But main issue is not a very good out of shield option besides maybe back air. But back air does have a lot of landing lag, which is a bit rough. Next up is the Shotos. The Shotos are very good. I think, let me find the one thing I wanted to see. Smash. Yeah, 0 to death. And this is all true, by the way. That's true, by the way. That is all true. There's even more. Yeah, as far as I know, there's even more. Yeah, laying a focus. Yep, that's true. All that's true, by the way. If you're looking at the combo meter. All that's true. All that is true. I think there's one more. That is true. And it kills. Now, granted, is anyone going to get hit by that in tourney? Probably not, but that just shows this character's damage output is insane, and he can carry you all the way to death. Ryu's a bit more nuanced. He's much more of a camper. Ken's much more of a rushdown. Command inputs with Tatsumoku or whatever it's called. I don't know the full names of all the Shoto's moves. I do like playing both of them. I'm not very good with them, but I love them. Sandstorm, Riddles, are two big names for Ken's. So is Locust. Very good characters. Although they can be kind of camped out quite a bit, though. Like, Ken can be camped out. It's hard for him to approach. He doesn't really have any good approach options besides perfectly spaced nair, dash attack, Nothing crazy. Although Ryu doesn't really need to approach, and then when he does go in, he can do good damage as well. Sonic is a character that gets a really bad rep, but I think is actually just people don't like watching Sonic, and I get that. I get it. Wrath is a very talented Sonic player, and so is You're Too Slow. They're both very good Sonic players because they play smart, they look for openings, they camp, they take their time. And at the end of the day, winning is their goal, so it's not the worst thing. I get it, yeah, he's not exciting to watch, but they're very talented players. Wrath, I think, I think Wrath got 8th. I think he got 8th. No, he got 5th. I'm sorry. He got 5th using only Sonic. That's insane. But yeah. Next up is Olimar. Shuton, Myron, DeBuzz are the big names for him. And Olimar is just this is a matchup that most people don't know and they need to learn because Olimar is a pain in the ass to deal with because of how good Pikmin are, what certain Pikmins do. Pikmin, well, the thing is, like, with Olimar, he can be edge-guarded kind of easily, if people are just brave enough to go off and edge-guard him, and are just ready for what he's going to throw at him, but, super good damage output, super degenerate, kind of a campy playstyle. All his moves are ambiguous, they all look the same. I mean, we know about Olimar. Next up is Ness. Ness is a very flashy and good character to watch. I love watching Ness's play. Like watching Best Ness, Austin when he used to play. Ness is such a fun character to watch, in my opinion. But online, he's just super degenerate and stuff. Main issue is when he loses his jump off stage, he's gonna struggle. His disadvantage can be a little rough, but really good combos. PSI Magnet having a hitbox slows your momentum in the air is very good. Very good thing to have on a character like him. Back throw being super good kill condition. Up smash, down smash, hitting below ledge are just nuts. Completely invalidates some recoveries. But yeah, we all know about him. And last but not least is my little prince, Marth. Marth is, I think he's better than most people think he is. I'm sorry. Spacing the tippers isn't super difficult like people think it is. Like when they buffed him in the recent patch, or no, not the recent patch, like a patch like about a year ago, about 9 months ago or so, they made him so much better because the hitboxes for the tippers are so much bigger. It was mainly only on his aerials, but he just feels so much more satisfying to play. Main weakness is that he just sometimes, if you don't get the tippers, you can struggle to kill. But, I mean, you can kill super early. I like Marth a bit more than Lucina because the combo tree is a lot wider. You can do so much more with Marth. He's a lot more fun to play. But Lucina is just overall better. And that's high tier. I'm 9. Now we have top tier. Now these are the characters who are the best in the game. These are the top 10. In fact, there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is my opinion on the 10 best players in the game. These all have plenty of top level representatives. They've had plenty of results. I think all of these have won a major at some point except for maybe 1 or 2, but have the potential to win majors. Now we're going to start from the bottom this time. At the bottom and 10th, I think, is Wolf. Wolf is one of the flashiest and most fun characters to watch. Big level representatives are MKLeo, Charlie the King. There's a couple more, Zachary uses him as well. Not sure who else uses him. Tweak, I forgot about him. Matty G uses him from time to time as well. Stroder, yeah, and yeah, Charlie. They're all very good players, fun to watch. Wolf's got really good combos. Fair into back air, landing fair into back air into side B kills at 20% before the hit. It's nuts. Of course, it kills you as well, but that's water in the bridge. But his only issue is that his recovery can be a little rough. He can't be sent too far off the stage. but super good kill confirms. Back air is such a powerful move. His nair is impressive, but such a good character. Next up is Palutena. Zachary and Nairo are the two big Palutena representatives. Palutena, people see her as nair to win when it's not the case. She has such a good combo tree, really good air movement, really good speed, super good character. Invincible dash attack and back air makes it so the dash attack you can stuff out landing aerials, which is big. And I want to see more people pick up Palutena because she's just such a fantastic character. No real disadvantage, honestly. I don't think she has any weaknesses besides her nair not killing off the side as easily anymore. Makes it so going off her edge guard to get an easy kill doesn't work like it used to. But back throw is still good. Up throw is a good kill throw when you can't get back air to work, but very good character in Palutena. Back air is a very strong kill confirm as well. Up air as well when you get him in a juggle. Really good character. Next up is Pokemon Trainer. Now, Pokemon Trainer, I debated on putting him over Wario, but decided not to. I think Pokemon Trainer can definitely be pushed further. And the reason we don't know Pokemon Trainer's full potential, despite 2 years after the game being out, is because there's so much to learn. And there's tons of Pokemon Trainer representatives. We got Ned, there's Tweak, there's Leffen, there's a lot of them. There's so many. There was some others at this turn as well, I think. Yeah, Ned was there as well. Puppey, Pandarian. Yeah, and I mean, just such a very good character. 3 characters all cover each other's weaknesses very well. Super strong character. You know, they all offset each other. It's weird how all low tier characters can make a top tier because of how they coalesce. They don't have any major weaknesses unless you get stuck in one Pokemon at a really awkward time. But other than that, Pokemon Trainer is just insane. Next is Wario. Wario has explosive combos, but a lot of people are like, well, why do I always see a Wario camping when I watch him if he has such explosive combos? Because he's waiting for Waft. Waft is a win condition that is broken, but it's strong in its own right, and it's done properly because it's as strong as it should be, and it takes a while to recharge for a good reason. Wario does have good kill confirms, down tilt into shoulder bash, F tilt at the ledge, back air can kill, Waft, up tilt, frame 8 intangible move that just scoops him up, gets him comboed for days. Just such a good character. Only issue is recovery wise. If you don't have the bike off stage, you can struggle a little bit. Next up is my little princess Lucina. Lucina is just the diploma of efficiency. She isn't like anything up here. Like Pikachu has a crazy nair loops. Peach has 0 to 60 combos. Joker has Arsene. Zero Suit has flip kick. Shulk has Monado. Wario has Walk. Pokemon Trainer has 3 characters. Palutena has Nair. Wolf has explosive combos. Lucina doesn't have anything crazy. She's just great at everything. Lucina has no real weaknesses. She's just an efficient and good character, and that's why people don't like playing against her or like watching her. It's like, oh, Lucina's boring. Lucina's amazing. Wario representatives, there's like Kameme, Tweak, Gluton. Lucina has tons. There's MK Leo, there's Mr. E, there's a lot more. There's Puppet One, tons of good Lucina representatives that show what this character is. Proto Banham, very good character. Excuse me. Just such a strong character and so many good moves. Jumping up from the ledge, neutral B can break shields and catch them unexpecting. Ledge guards like crazy, really good character, but just nothing crazy though. And now coming at the top 5, starting off with Shulk. This is another character similar to how Pokemon Trainer work, where I don't think the full potential has been coming out. Although I think some of the Shulk players have unrealistic expectations. Like if you do a Buster Monado and switch into Smash Monado, you die at 30, and then they do all this weird tech. I'm like, is this gonna happen? Is it ever gonna happen? Like, yeah, all this is theoretically possible, but yeah, if it's played by a robot. But I think one thing that a lot of Shulk players don't do is they don't abuse the Monado switch, because you have invincibility when you switch out of a Monado. You have a lot of invincibility that people don't abuse. Kome is a very talented Shulk player. People think like, oh, well, Shulk doesn't have any top level representatives, so you're disregarding Japan entirely. There's so many good Shulk players over there. I don't know a lot of their names, but Kome is probably the biggest one. Really good. I mean, and Monado just does so much for your character. With Buster Wolf, you can combo, smash, you can kill, jump, you can recover, speed, you can avoid disadvantage, shield, you can survive. Just such a crazy character. The only issue is that the startup on some of his moves are mediocre. That's it. That is Shulk's biggest weakness, is that the startup is not the best on some of his moves. Not the best. Not horrible, but not the best. That's his weakness. That is his weakness. It's crazy. Next up is Zero Suit. Zero Suit is really kind of strange to me because there are not many top level representatives. The biggest one is Mars. And you don't see a whole lot of other Zero Suit representatives besides Mars. But Zero Suit's just insane. You got King Chris as well. And that's about it. You're not going to see many other Zero Suits besides him. But we know what the character's capable of and see how explosive he is. Similar to how I was talking about like with Axe being like one of the few Pikachu representatives, Zero Suit's one of the few, Mars is one of the few ones. I mean, you can back throw a down B and you can catch people off guard with it because they don't expect it. And it kills. Zaire is really good. Fast Fall Nair. B reverse neutral B. B reverse in the air with neutral B is really good. Flip kick removes her disadvantage. Her disadvantage does not exist with that move. It's so stupid. Her issue is she's a little light, and if she loses flip kick off stage, her recovery is a little sketch. That's it. Now into the top three, we have Joker. Joker has a fair amount of representatives, the biggest one being MKLeo, who's won numerous tourneys with him, and also Zachary as well. I see so many people that say they think MKLeo is the reason that people think Joker is so good. And yeah, obviously, if the best player in the world mains that character, odds are it's got to be good. But Joker has an insane amount of combos. His disadvantage is amazing due to guns. And he can fast fall air dodge. He's fast. He's the first dagger character we've officially had. He can do low level combos, drive down to up air, hit with fair one into a tech scenario. You know, pretty solid recovery. Aegon can do good can do some attack up damage. You can camp him out a bit. And that's without Arsene. That is all without Arsene. With Arsene, his combos are the same, but with more damage. And so much more potential out of it. You can back air off stage is amazing. His recovery is invincible for like 25 frames. Just such an explosive character. I don't know why people don't use this character more. I really don't. Because Joker is so good. Next up, we have Peach. Peach and Pikachu are my two bets for the best character in the game. And Joker, of course. I would say that they're all tied for the spot. But no. It looks like this. I truly do. I'm sorry. I think this is it. I think this is probably how it should look. So we'll do Pikachu right now. Pikachu is his main issue is he dies early. That's really it. Pikachu has Nair combo, has Nair loops all the way from 0 to like 50, 60%. Pretty good, he can struggle to get some good kills if people know how to avoid his good kill confirms, but then he can just sit back and camp with T-Jolt. It's nuts. This character is very legit. It can escape the ledge due to quick attack. Super good character. Degenerate as hell. Esam is probably the only big Pikachu main out there, but Esam has shown that this character is legit. Up throw is a good kill confirm. Up throw into down B when if they read the DI. Pancake is such a bitch to deal with, but other than that, nothing crazy. And that leaves Peach. I'm gonna say Peach and Joker are tied for first, because I don't know which is different. Either that or I'm gonna say all three are tied for first. Regardless, Peach is the last one we have to cover. Peach is such a tricky character to look at because of how flow cancel is auto cancelable. It cancels everything. You can zone out with her turn-ups due to them being so much better now. She can ledge guard amazing, ledge trap. Turn-ups can do amazing damage. I think, let me find the one combo I saw. It's like Peach turn-up combo. Here it is. 0 to death combos. This can be avoided with DI, possibly, but that's still tremendous damage being racked up. Like, this can be avoided with DI, but still. The fact that exists alone is nuts. Her disadvantage isn't horrible because she can float to stall out. She can get edge guarded a little rough because of how, if she loses float, it's a little rough. But I don't think Peach has any clear weaknesses. All these, although I will say all three of these do go even with some low tiers, which can be kind of cool to watch in tourneys. But this is what I consider to be my tier list. This is my official tier list that I think is not correct, but I'd say is the best to my eyes in offline tourneys. I could be very wrong. This may be subject to some very big hate, but this is firmly what I believe. And I'm fine. None of this is order. I'm gonna put, hang on. There we go. So all this is ordered, except for the top three here, and none of this is ordered. But yeah, this is what I believe is the appropriate tier list. And I provided my logic and reasoning on all this, but this is what I believe. And this is subject to a lot of criticism, but this is, I think, there's really no way to gauge how good everyone is efficiently because of 1, how big the roster is, 2, how many matchups there are, and 3, how the meta is always changing and no one knows what's what. But regardless, at the end of the day, I mean, no one knows who the best is, although we have clear ideas being these guys here. But we'll see how, maybe one day we'll get another fucking Bayonetta and we'll have a new clear top contender for the best. Well, that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this tier list stream, and I'll probably upload this to YouTube as well, but we will see. Anyways, thanks so much, guys. Take care. Y'all have a tremendous day.